to do this channel, obviously. So for the last 3.5 years, majority of the run of this channel, actually, I have been living, working, and filming my videos in beautiful Oakland, California, with this beautiful background. So why is the background different now? Well, for starters, I quit my job. Oh man, it makes me so nervous. Sometimes I still get sick to my stomach thinking about how I don't have a job. Where do I start? Okay, so my last job, I was the coordinator for young adults and evangelization for the Diocese of Oakland. 83 parishes, 500,000 Catholics, and a grand total of like 6 English-speaking young adult ministries. So if you've been following me on Twitter the last couple years and you're wondering why I would randomly go on this rant about young adults and ministry, well, you know, that's why. It was something that was on my mind because of work. I didn't really want to tell the internet where I worked because of multiple reasons. Number one, I wanted to protect my employer. Bishop of Oakland, Bishop Michael C. Barber, S.J., is a wonderful man, and I wouldn't want his reputation stained if I had ever said something stupid online. But I mean, it was also to protect me. Like, if I were to say something that I stood by but got other Catholics angry, I didn't want anyone harassing me at work or trying to get me fired, which is a thing, apparently, now. That sucks. Also because I would complain about work on my Twitter feed, at Steve Missionary on Twitter, and I didn't want that to get back to me at work. Okay, Steve, well if you were so worried about protecting your job, then why did you quit? Well, there's a couple reasons why I quit. Reason number one, diocesan work sucks. Okay, so the reason somebody gets a diocesan job is usually because they've done some amount of ground level ministry or community work with that specific group of people. People have been able to see their leadership skills, and they have a handle on how to support this group of people. The ministry people at your diocese were almost always dedicated ministers before they got their desk job. They have a heart for helping people directly, and they desperately want to spread the kingdom of God. And then they get hired. They're given absolutely tons of busy work that is often not even related to the job they were hired for. They are given nowhere near enough pay. I was on the ragged edge of qualifying for assisted housing, and I'm single. They're given little to no spiritual support, which is absolute death when you're doing ministry. And they're given 1,000 legal, ministerial, bureaucratic, and habitual roadblocks to all of the cool discipleship and ministry ideas that they were hired to implement in the first place. This is not a complaint specifically about my diocese. I would say that they're about like middle of the road in terms of institutional health. Reason number two, I stopped praying. The struggles of the job started making me depressed, and then I started taking worse care of myself, and that included not praying anymore. I firmly believe that if you stop praying, you need to quit ministry. That's for the good of the people you serve and for your own good. And I stopped praying, so I quit. And guess what? My prayer life got better. I pray like almost every day now. It's awesome. And I don't pray for my job, and I don't pray for inspiration about what I'm gonna write or do. I just pray to be with God for that amount of time and to put my whole day in the context of being in front of God. It's wonderful. Reason number three, as far as I can tell, I was being called to something else. This channel! No, seriously, as of right now, I am doing Steve the Missionary full time. This is my job. It even says on Facebook, works for Steve the Missionary. Position, Steve. This channel is gonna get so much better, and it's all for you guys. I tried for 3 years to have a jobby job and then a side gig, and it just did not work. These videos did not turn out like I wanted. The writing is gonna get better, the editing is gonna be better. So I'm diving in. 2 videos a week, every Tuesday and Thursday. 1 live video a week, Mondays at 3 p.m. Pacific. I have plans for a second channel and even a podcast. How do I not have a podcast already? Well, the first thing I need from you guys is an opinion about background. So you have 2 options. One is books, and the other is maps. So let me know in the comments. Let me know basically anywhere. I obviously, you know, need some help. I cannot wait for what this year has in store for all of us. You're gonna be seeing Steve the Missionary 3 times a week and across multiple platforms. Get excited. 2019 is gonna be the year of Steve the Missionary. I'm diving in, I'm going deep. In all my head, I wanna be caught in the root, lost in the flow. The river wanna, the river's deep, the river's wide. The river's water is alive, so sink or swim, I'm diving in. Hey.